Hello kids, in this video help us discover how to implement X-Ray. So we'll try to implement a CRUD operation in ECS using .NET, and it's going to make a CRUD operation to DynamoDB, and we'll try to also add another container to host a front end Angular. So this Angular is only to get the list of for in this example doctors. So we're gonna have a CRUD operation for doctors in the API to the DynamoDB, but in the front end we're just gonna list those doctors coming from the API. So first, what we need to do is go to our this one here. We already have code for this in Angular, but first is we're gonna deploy the .NET application. What is it, man? Oh, black what? Black day on space? A black thing in space? What is it? A black hole? All right, so black hole it is. Uh-huh. All right, so first we are going to, this is the cleanup. We have scripts here already. First, we have already created a cluster. First is we are going to create the load balancer. Oh, what is it? Oops. Hmm? Mm. Two black holes? Mm. Yep. Yeah. Okay, so we have created the load balancer. We're gonna take note of it. Where is it? Yeah, we're gonna take note of this load balancer. Yep, this is for the API. Let's remove all of this. So you hear that sound at the background? That is my son. He's the reason why I have now 30 uh, defeats in chess.com. So this is why I will never become a winner ever again because of what's happening in my life now. All right. So next is we're going to create a target group. First the load balancer, then the target group. So all right. So target group is now created. We're gonna use this target group. We're gonna take note of it. Target group, and then we will be needing those ARN to our listener. So our listener here, we're gonna first put the load balancers ARN and then the target groups ARN. Target groups ARN. Right, and then let's build this. It'll create a listener. Right, so let's take note of the ARN of the listener. We'll put this here. Right, so next is we will create a task definition. But for this one, I think I'll pause this because I have some credentials added to the task definition because I'm not sure why the execution rule that I added to the container is not working, even though I attach some DynamoDB permissions to the task rule. So I will just comment this out. I will pause this part of the video where I'm gonna open this task definition here. Yeah, so here it's because we have our key and access key here. So we're gonna check what are the things that needs to be done. Nope. Yep. All right. So we have those set up already. Next is we are going to um, get the target group's ARN, put that on the service. So this one here. All right. So that's it. So what we need to do is to run the task definition and then service and then the service. But since we still don't have the ECR, we are going to execute that ECR. We're gonna build the application and then put it to ECR. Um, so we have a cloud formation here to create our ECR repository for our API. So this is the cloud formation stack here. So we're just gonna execute that on the root folder of our API. And let's go check our cloud formation. Cloud formation is completed. So huh? What's that? No, no, don't remove that one. Don't just leave it alone because it will hurt more if you're gonna force to remove that. Hmm? Don't remove that, huh? Okay, so the reason why I'm talking to my son is because I am the one who is watching over him today because of some special operations mission that my beloved wife is currently handling as of the moment. Right. So we are going to build our image. Yeah. And next is we also forgot that we need to create the um, DynamoDB table itself. So let's go here. We already have a cloud formation for that. This is going to create a cloud formation for to a DynamoDB table. So let's just create that here. Right, so it's going to create the DynamoDB table called doctors with a partition key ID. So it is now created. Let's check our DynamoDB. So doctors is ready. ECR is ready. What we need to do next is to put where are we now? Yeah, it's already done building. Let's tag it and then let's push this API. Right, so it's pushing. All right. All right, so it's already pushed. All right, so it's already pushed. It's now ready. So let's go to our task definition. No, we don't want to open our task definition. We are confident that it's already working. We just need to execute the deployment. So let's go to the task definition, this one here. Go to our ECS. What's that noisy thing, Nak? Right, so, yeah, we are going to, again, cut this off because we don't want it to be seen in the video, our credentials. And then we are going to execute the service. Creation of the service. All right, so let's go and check our ECS here, Filipino doctors. Go to um, our service, view the load balancer, and then load our running .NET. Boom. Will I ever got to? So let's see here. Name of our first doctor is Dr. Jose Rizal. So, all right, Dr. Jose Rizal. Execute that. Yep, it's our added. Let's go to our DynamoDB. Explore table. All right, Dr. Jose Rizal is there. What other doctor? Doctor number 2 is Dr. Hannibal Lecter. Is it Lecter or Lector? Lecter. Dr. Hannibal Lecter. Created. Refresh. Scan. Query. Scan. If we query, we need the partition to run Dr. Hannibal Lecter. If we scan, we will retrieve all. So that is scan and then query. Query is where you will put the filter. Alright, are we? Oh yeah, you can still put filter. But here you have to put the partition so that it will be a lot um performant, the query. Yeah, I'm not sure that's a geeky explanation for it. So number 3 is Doctor Doctor House. Say Doctor House. There's a series called Doctor House, right? All right. So we have added 3. Let's go to the doctors. We should be able to get 3. And then we try, uh, get number 3, Doctor House. His house is there. We want to delete Doctor 2 because we don't want Hannibal Lecter because it's a cannibal. So returns 204. If we refresh here, if we run, oh no, no, not here, scan, we only have Dr. House and Dr. Jose Rizal now. And if we want to update Dr. House, want to put try number 3, we'll name Dr. House as Dr. Mansion, right? So, right, Dr. Mansion, let's go to get list. Get a list of doctors. Right, so we only have 3 because we deleted Dr. Hannibal. Alright, so next is we want to get the API URL of this one here. And then we want to go to our Angular application, and we'll check the API here, our service, the HTTP. We have doctor here, but here we have capital letter doctor, so I think it's just safe to put it like this. And we are using environment variables so that we can update the API in the task definition. So let's go to the task definition of our Angular here. Task definition, we will be adding environment variables here. So we are going to copy and paste what we did in our task definition for in our API, but we are going to remove. We're gonna um, sensor is it filter out this video, this portion of the video, because I added the credential keys there, which is not advisable. Right, so our environment variable is this. Put it to the task definition this. Right. So this is our environment variable for our task definition of our web. We are now going to get the API URL of our API, and let's try this. So let's create the. We haven't uploaded it yet. We still have to create the repository. So the repository is this one here. Let's go to our FD web, then go to EC. Oh no, not there. Just go straight here. We're going to create this repository, and then that should be a quick one. Go back to CloudFormation. So we should have the third one here. Web is now created. We are now going to build the front end image, and then let's drink water, water. Drink a lot of water. You already did. Drink a lot of water. And he's 12 years old. And he's 12 years old, and tomorrow she'll be a whore. Nobody ever told it was the wrong way. Bark, bark. Don't be upset by the quickness you get led. For the family get fed, it's the wrong way. I did it all in a hand to you. I'm gonna make it hard to live. Right, so it's now pushing to the repo, our image for web. The next is we are going to execute the creation of the adding this to our ECS cluster. Oh man, so here my son there got the virus. No, the water will go to the bed again. Nana, come here, be here in the other side. Because we're gonna sleep there. Nah, here, this side here. Nak. Hmm. Why? Ace 20 so and tomorrow she'll be a whore. When you got hold me and boom 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 boom, tell me that I'll never be set free. I'm a parasite. Huh? Rock and roll. Wow. Wow. Rock and roll. Where you hear that rock and roll? Huh? Where did you hear the rock and roll? Who told you how about that? On the TV? Rock and roll? Ah, okay. You know the song? I'll be here a while. Here a while. Forest Talus is the maddening face. Sadness written on my face. Night I drop, walk, but dance. A tunic came of chance. Well, I see it through in time. I'll be here a while. Going nowhere. Alright, so we are now creating the listener. Look, the floor is very cold. Huh? Put pillow bit on your on butt. What do you call that? Your ass. Right. So we're going to now um, execute the task definition for our web, and then the service. We don't have to change anything here. So let's just do this straight. I'll be here a while. Is this a service? I'll be here a while. I'll be here a while. Keep going nowhere. Stay. Oops, was it target group? Oh, yeah. Target group. We have to update the target group in our service. This service here. Right, so execute the target group. Alright, so our web now should be now in our cluster. Go here. Right, so web is now running. 1 is pending. 0 is running. So it's now in pending mode. Once it turns into a green, let's check the load balancer and get our DNS. All right, it's now running. This cotton here. I'm not sure. You ask Ate na? Where's Ate man? Yeah, let me finish this one and I'll help you find the cotton. Right, so it's now here. Right, this is now our web. Let's go to doctors. Let's see if we have 2 entries there. Do we have entries there? Why? Ah, maybe course issue now. Yeah, damn. Oh man. Dude, I forgot to open the course in our backend, and it will take some time to implement because I have to rebuild, then push again. Sorry for that, guys. I have to add the course here. Oh man. Anyways, so this should be working. It's now pointing to here. That means our environment variable is working. We should be able to update um, the API URL just by changing the parameter in the task definition before we load it to the ECS cluster. But now this is our, like, the goal for this video is how do we implement the X-ray. What? Yeah, I know, but maybe Mama brought it to the hospital. Yeah, Mama brought it to the hospital. You remember Ati bring all the cottons to the hospital at the bags? It's in the hospital. She, the we brought the we remember we go to the hospital early morning. It's not there's no sun yet. I woke you up. Then we went to the hospital. Yeah, so Ati brought with us the cottons there and give it to Mama. All right, so here, the X-ray. This is the X-ray traces here. How do we define this? Choose a sample query. Node. Um, okay. How to set up X-ray? AWS X-Ray. X-Ray API. Seems like this is a very big working with .NET, AWS distro for OpenTelemetry.NET, X-Ray SDK. So adding the X-Ray SDK for .NET to your application, X-Ray recorder, you'll have to, oh man. So how much will it cost? Will it cost me a lot since I don't want to pay yet? X-ray recorder, X-ray initialize. Yeah, maybe I need to do more research on how to implement this. This is not simple, and especially I have my son here. Like, oh man, my life is really a mess. Huh? What happened to your pacifier? No, this is one that's so 6 years old. 6 months old. Yeah, yeah, I think it's in the car. Yeah, I will spend some time to read about this X-ray before doing a video. But you've seen how easy it is to deploy um, ECS applications to ECS cluster, and we have it like show us here. It's already run able to make a CRUD operation to DynamoDB. Yeah, the only issue we got here is we haven't added the course configuration in our .NET. And so that's it. Yeah, we haven't completed our goal to set up X-ray because yeah, it seems like it's not a quick one to implement, and my son here is awake. I can't do anything. All right, so thanks. Bye.